he stay dropping them bangers.
Use that poker, don't let nobody see you, man. Too much mud, sipping on junk to reap, man. Scroll through pictures of myself, gotta face my demons, man. If no one knows, I'm doing myself.
What is up, YouTube? It is showtime, and I am back with yet again another video. Now, in today's video, I will be showing you guys the new fastest and strongest center build on NBA 2K22. Now, this build was a thing last year, and I did post it, but there's a new way to make it. This build was actually fire last year. Like, I actually ended up making this build, and I really did like it. This build is very strong, so it's going to get to the basket. You guys are going to get some of the best box out animations in the game, and I haven't yet posted it this year, so we're going to be doing a new edition of that build. The only way I actually remembered this build or remembered to post it was because I versed someone and they were giving me a hard time, and I ended up asking the person how they made their build. They were saying they were a fan and stuff. I'm like, yo, how'd you make your build, bro? He said he used what I'm about to show you is what he used. So that's the only way I knew about this build. So shout out to the dude, I forgot his name. You guys will see how to make the build in a few minutes here, but before we get started, just want to ask all of you guys, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and the video is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, we can move on with the video on this new potentially game-breaking center build on NBA 2K22. Also, let me know if you guys want a gameplay, if you guys want me to make this build and kind of have my own twist to it and show you guys what this build can do. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to do so. And now we can move on with the build video. So before we even get started, there's a lot of people who have this question: how do you make your builds glitched? I'm going to show you guys how. You guys literally come to the menus, you guys go to the features, go to settings, you guys want to scroll down to let's see here, it should say metric. So if your thing is already on Imperial, make sure, hold on, make sure my mic's working. Okay, I thought my mic wasn't working for a sec. If your unit of measurement is on Imperial, make sure it's on metric. If it's on metric, that's perfect. You guys have to make this and switch this setting in order to get the build the way I'm about to make it. So boom, go ahead and do that. And then once you guys have done that, we can move on with the actual build. So for the position, you guys want to go with the power forward position. This is indeed the best position to go for all you guys big man builds. Undoubtedly, undeniably, undisputed best. So we're just gonna leave it at that. With the handedness, you guys can go left or right. It is completely up to you guys. And now with the skill breakdown, we're gonna be a little bit different today. You guys usually know I like the all red, but this pie chart is just as good in my opinion, and that would be the mostly red and a little bit of blue. This is just as good as the all red. Well, I'm not gonna say just as good because it's just as good, but there's differences between the two. But I think this one is just as good, just as solid, and this pie chart is going to allow us to be even more athletic. Now, I really did want to include more athleticism in this build because this build is going to be very strong, and this build is going to get us some crazy inside animation. So having that little boost in athleticism by having the mostly red and a little bit of blue in your pie chart is going to make it a whole lot more fun to use and just more of a threat inside. So that's the one we're going to go with. We're going to go with the mostly red and a little bit of blue. Now with the physical profile, we're going to switch it up a bit here. Never before seen on my channel this year. We've never used this pie chart yet, or maybe we have. Yeah, we did for one, but that build really, like, I consider this my first good one anyways, because the other time I used this pie chart was from the post score build, but not many people make that. So it's going to be the agility and strength. This is usually what I use for post scores. Agility and strength pie chart. This is not a very common one, but we're bringing it back. The agility and the strength pie chart. This is basically going to give us a whole lot of strength. So I think people mistake strength. You don't need strength, but if you do have strength, there's a few things you guys are going to be able to do. Box out better, which is ultimately going to help you guys rebounding. You guys are going to have better inside finishing animations because you're really going to be, you know, like a big body. And then you guys will also get more bumpier. So having those are just a few pros that I've already mentioned that you guys will gain access to once you guys decide to include some strength into your build. So there you guys have it. You guys need the agility and the strength pie chart. And now we'll move on with the actual ticks. So just follow as I'm doing on screen. So we're going to switch it up a bit. I'm going to give you guys some options. There's so many ways to make this build. I'm going to show you guys all three of the different ways. It's really, like, this build is very diverse. You guys can basically make it in 3 different ways. So I'll show you the first way. The first way is we do driving dunk, standing dunk. We can do close shot, no driving layup. I'm telling you guys do not need a driving layup. If you guys want to have it, that's cool. Most of the time as a center, you're not even performing driving layups. You're usually doing standing layups at the rim, which is basically your close shot. That's what your close shot is for. You're either dunking it. You're really not doing a whole lot of driving layups. The only reason why you'll usually see me do it is because I get extra badges. Like if you guys see, boom, I get 1 extra if I do max it up, but you really don't need it. Honest to God, you guys don't. I promise you guys. Now I'll show you guys the rest of the build. So do this and you guys will give yourself 10 playmaking. And then you guys can come to your defensive. I always max out everything in my defensive. I don't even like having things down like that. So boom. Now I'm going to show you guys the different ways you guys can make this build. So way number 1 is by doing this. 13 playmaking. So you guys will have 21, 1, 13, and 25. This is way number 1 of making this build. I'm going to show you guys way number 2. Method number 2 is that if you guys want to be even more diverse, you guys can have shooting in your build. So you guys can max out your 3-point and then bring the rest down to your playmaking, or you can keep the shooting and put some in your driving layup. I don't see the driving layup the point of that. I say if you're going to do this build with shooting, go ahead and put on the rest on the ball handle, and there you guys have it. You guys can have 21, 1, 11, and 25. Also keep in mind, if you hit level 40 in former battle passes or season levels, you guys get extra badge upgrades. So you guys can have up to, I believe, if you guys hit level 40 every season, you guys can have up to like 4 extra attribute, 4 extra badge upgrades in any category of your choice. You can have 4 shooting badges. And those of you guys commenting saying, oh, 52 3 ball, that's nothing. People are greening with 53 balls every day on 2-way finishers. I'm telling you guys will be able to shoot. Also keep in mind, you guys can get a +4 on your 3 ball and every other stat too when you reach 99, and then also buy yourself boosts, which is going to help your shooting abilities. So keep that in mind. This is method number 1. If you guys want to be able to shoot, this is way number 1. You can make this build. Way number 2 I'm going to show you guys is where you guys are going to have a lot more playmaking. So we're basically going to leave the driving layup. We're going to do no shooting, and then you guys can just max out your ball handle, and boom, you guys will have 21, 1, 13, and 25. Are you seeing what I'm saying? You guys can have 13 playmaking badges, which is a whole lot. And personally, I love extra playmaking badges. Now way number 3, which I think is my least favorite way of making it, is by keeping the 10 playmaking and then maxing out your driving layup, and you guys will have 22 finishing, and then put this last tick anywhere, and there you go. So you guys will basically just have a driving layup. Now the way that I'm going to choose, if you guys want to do what I'm doing, I'm going to show you guys, in my opinion, the best way to make it, and that is going to be the 13 playmaking. We're going to have so many extra playmaking badges and different abilities. Probably my second favorite is the shooting one. I'm not a shooter. I love being an inside center, so I'm personally always going to go with what kind of complements an inside center. But the shooting one is really, really good. Don't sleep on it. If you guys know how to shoot with low 3-ball ratings, please go with the shooting one. It is very good. But personally, just because I'm choosing this, don't choose it. Choose what works for you. If you guys know you can shoot, go ahead with the other one. But personally, I'm an inside, and I love being in the inside and in the interior. So we're going to go with this one. 21 finishing, 1 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 25 defensive badges. So boom. And then with the body shape, we're actually going to end up going burly. Burly is my favorite body shape to go with. This build is going to have ridiculous strength. So I'm telling you guys, having burly is only going to complement that, and you guys are going to be big dogs. Like, this is probably the biggest... This is probably the most dog build in the game right now. I won't even lie to you. Now with the height, this is where we're going to switch it up a bit. So we're going to do the height glitch. For those of you guys who do not know what it is, please pay attention. So all you guys have to do is go to the maxed height and then go to your desired height. So follow as I'm doing. The desired height that I want for this build is 2.03, which is going to convert to 6'7". It's going to be 6'7", but watch how we glitch it. So if you go to 2.03, take a look at the stats, look at the rebound. It's a 78 offensive, 80. Now watch how that number changes drastically. We're going to go all the way up to the maximum height, which is 2.13, and we're going to go back down to the desired height, which was 2.03, and boom, that changed to an 80 to an 81. So you guys can see we get a few boosts in most popular stats. Now check this out. You guys do lose a few attributes in like your physicals and stuff, but honestly, you're trading it in for more rebound and block, which in my opinion is so much way worth it. Having a high rebound is way more important than that one stat you lose in physicals. You only lose one stat in certain like areas, so do not worry about that. Go with the 2.03. This is a 6'7" build. I'm telling you guys, 6'7" are very, very nice. So we're gonna go 2.03, and you guys will see why I decided to go 2.03 with the weight. Now because we went 2.03, we're gonna be allowed to have more weight. So for those of you guys who don't know, the shorter you are, the faster you are. So because we're shorter, but we also have a glitched shorter build, we're gonna be able to have more weight and still have access to good speed. So check this out. We're gonna go up, 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 boom. 108 kilograms. You guys are going to be 240 pounds with an 88 strength. Now keep this in mind, please do not forget, so many of you guys forget this. When you reach gym rat, you guys get a +4 on all your physicals, so your speed, your strength, everything. And then when you guys reach when you guys get gym rat, that's another +4 on your physicals. So check this out, your speed when you're 99 with gym rat is going to be 85. You guys are going to have an 85 speed. Your strength is going to be a 96. You basically have a 99 strength. And then your acceleration is going to end up being 83. And then your vertical is going to end up being 72, which is fine. But your strength and your speed is insane. I'm telling you, this build is a big dog build. Now, as you guys can probably see on screen, we're going to get the driving dunk up. Just watch this. So max out your wingspan and boom. So let's take a look at the stats once again. We have a 90 driving dunk. When you guys reach 97 overall, you guys will be able to get the elite contact dunks and the pro contact dunks. You get contact dunks on this build. Also keep this in mind. When you reach 99, you get a +4 on all those stats you're seeing. So the driving dunk gets a +4. So follow as I'm seeing, you know, follow what I'm saying. The defensive rebound, we get a +4 on that. So that would be a 90. Your offensive would be an 88. And then you guys can also buy boosts for your rebounds. Now the only real complaint I have for this build is probably like the rebound rating. But if you guys, everybody knows this, bro. If you guys know how to box out, you can get rebounds with any build. And plus the strength is going to help your rebound and your box out. So trust me, you will get rebounds. So once again, you guys get contact dunks. You guys get a good to mid, I'm going to say above average rebound. So you guys get a really good rebound, crazy strength, really good speed when you're 99. I'm telling you guys, this is the build to be using. This build is really, really good. And I'll definitely try my best to get gameplay on it. And then with the takeover, you guys have 3 choices. So we're basically going to go with the glass cleaning because our rebounding is already not a 90, 95 and up where I usually approve it. Like I usually like my rebounds to be 95 and up, but hey, we're still going to be able to get boards, I promise you. And the glass cleaning take is only going to help that. And as you guys can see, boom, we have the versatile paint beast, but the strength and speed addition, by far the fastest / strongest build in the game. And now to wrap up the video, we'll kind of go over a good badge setup to use if you do decide to make this build. Now, as you guys can see on screen, we're actually in the badge setup screen, and I'll show you guys the best badges to use with this build. So as you guys know, I went with the 13 playmaking. We're going to start off with the playmaking. That's what I want to do. So check this out. We have 13 playmaking. I love having this much playmaking. It's just really separating me, man. I feel so different having 13. So we're going to go unpluckable silver. We're going to go bullet pass or gold. Quick first step, probably silver. Let's see, glue hands, bronze, bailout, bronze. I'll probably go quick first step gold, actually, yeah, and then go post playmaker. So what this does is boost the shot percentage on passes made out the post to a shooter. So it's basically like dimer. So you basically get a dimer for your center. If you guys want, you guys can also throw a needle threader right there so that you guys can help with the inbound passes. But I'll probably just go with the post playmaker. I'm cool with this, and boom, there's your 13 playmaking badges right there. Definitely one of the better badge setups that I've seen for an inside center build with this amount of playmaking badges. Now with the shooting, we only have one. Just throw that on slippery off ball to help your pick and rolls. And then with the finishing, we'll go over this real quick. Go limitless takeoff, fast twitch, posterizer, lob city finisher on bronze, slithery finisher gold, rise up gold. We have 5 more. We have a whole lot of finishing. Fearless finisher, and then we'll probably go, we're 6'7", so you guys can throw in giant slayer because you're 6'7", so you're slightly shorter than the competition you guys will usually be going up against. And there you guys have it. And then with the defensive, check this out. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to do rebound chaser Hoff, rim protector Hoff. We're going to do box on gold. Because this has so much strength, you don't need box Hoff, I'm telling you. I'll probably go brick wall gold too. All this strength, your screens are going to be so goated. I'm telling you guys, your screens are going to be so good. I'm telling you, having this strength is really going to help you. And then with the chase down, you guys can put that on Hoff. Intimidator Hoff is a must for me. And interceptor gold, boom. To be honest, you guys can really even get away with these on silver. Like, that's how much strength really helps you. So you guys can get away with it, or you can just make this gold and then maybe do box gold. So probably just like this. I probably won't even use hustler. I'm good on the hustler. Yeah, I'll probably like, personally, I'd probably do it just like this. Yeah, interceptor. Yeah, this is probably how I do it personally. So there you guys have it for the badge setup. This is a really good badge setup. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe in the video if you did enjoy. I'm telling you guys, this might go down as one of the more underrated builds in the game. you know, it's really late in the year, and I don't usually make builds this late in the year because I'm not playing the game as often as I once was. So I try my best to see if I can find someone who does have the build, or make it myself, see if someone will grind the build for me, because I'm really not into it. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Once again, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.